Hi there, it's Dan with a little demo of the support abilities going on at the moment. We've got a player here, we're going to take some damage to show these off. And this enemy here has been tagged as player for the purposes of this, and we've got him on low health, so we can show off how some of these abilities work when used on other allies that he is for now. So first ability, we've got a projectile set up, and it's got some healing, and it's set to not be offensive, so it will affect people tagged as player. So what we're going to do is fire our projectile at him, so I'm right click, and as you can see it goes through him and heals him up by 10. It also affects us because it's originating from us, so it hits us on the way out. Next up, abilities wise, we've got the second one, which is an AoE ability, but self-targeted rather than ground targeted, like we've seen before. Standard radius, and it applies an effect of 1 second duration with a heal over time of 10. So if we use that, it'll spawn an AoE at our ground location, which will heal us over time while we're in it. So there you go, it's healing us quite a lot. And it's got a little bit of a duration, that effect. So once we leave the area, then it continues to heal us, but it's not a stacking effect, so it doesn't get stronger and stronger while we stay in there. Now if we let's take a bit more damage, so we can show off this next one. Another variety here, we have a point and click self-target ability, which means you don't have to point and click at all. Slight misnomer there, which we might look into at some point. But it means we just activate it and it automatically targets ourselves. It's got a little bit of healing, instant healing, but it also applies a stacking effect with a 5 second duration, and that effect is a move speed boost. So this just shows a kind of stacking buff that you can apply to yourself. It's got no cooldown at the moment, obviously, so we could stack it up as much as we like, but let me just show that off for you. I'm activating it now, again and again and again and again, making me faster and faster, and each time healing me up a little bit. Now they're just wearing off and I'm slowing back down to my normal speed. I can stack them back up again. I've got lots of move speed, didn't need to target anything, it just knows to automatically target myself and heal me a little bit. So there you go, you've got buffs, you've got supportive projectiles, supportive AoE effects, self-targeting, all that good stuff for a supportive style build. The game's not planned on being multiplayer, so it won't come in handy in that respect, but it will mean that enemies can do supportive abilities on each other once I put in the functionality for them to target each other. Right now though, they could just do that accidentally, which would be fine. And also I'm planning on putting in summoning abilities to allow you to create minions and stuff. So if you're going for a summoner playstyle, then supportive abilities that affect allies will be really useful for that, because then you could summon some creatures and then use supportive abilities to kind of keep them alive or buff them up and make them stronger, that kind of thing. So there you go.